Hey you guys, how's it going? I am so excited about this topic and I can't wait to delve right in, but we're gonna give it just a minute and make sure so Wi-Fi is streaming right and everything. So wait till we have some people on here so I can make sure this is working. I swear, I don't even trust it anymore after that one time. Did you guys watch that one time when I was in the kitchen? I did like this 20-minute video and then I finished it and it never even worked. Hi, Jen. Okay, people are here. Yay, I'm so glad. Do you guys like it better when I do Facebook Lives? Hi, Carolyn. In the evening like this. If you guys like this 7:30 kind of ish time, or what do you guys like better? Like the evening, like 7:30, or midday, like 9 or 1 or something like that? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Why is my hair doing funny things? I swear I always get in front of this live camera and I start fixing my hair because I haven't looked at a mirror in forever. And it's the first time I haven't seen my hair. Okay, so let's delve right in a little bit. So there's a whole bunch of different ways people can do meal prep, right? So some common ways to do it are to prep a whole bunch of food at once, like on a Saturday or something. They take one time of the day or one day a week, for example, and they prep all their food for the next week all at one time. So that's kind of one common way to do it. Another way to do it is to just make, if you know you're going to have beef, for example, this week, to make a whole bunch of beef at once, and then you portion that out as you use it, and then make a whole bunch of rice at once. And when you run out of rice, you make more rice. When you run out of chicken, you make more chicken. So that's kind of the way I usually do it. I'm not really, since I work from home some days and I'm only away from the home a few days a week, I don't really need all of my meals prepped for the entire week in advance, for example. I also probably don't have enough room in my fridge for all of that at once. So I'm going to kind of talk you through how I do it, okay? So how many of you guys saw probably 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, when I did that whole Facebook Live on this zucchini spaghetti? Give me a thumbs up if you guys saw. Hi, Melanie Maloney. I never know how to say your name, so I always just call you Mel in my head. Give me that thumbs up if you guys saw my zucchini spaghetti video. Okay, so I'm still eating that. So one trick that I do is when I find a meal that I like, I eat it for a long, long time. I eat it till I'm totally sick of it. Because I know if it's my macros, I know it works for me, I know I like it, so I change it, right? And it's easier to just make a whole bunch of it at once. So here's what I am currently doing, okay? It's still on there. For you guys with the sad faces that missed it, if you're on my page right now and you click, don't do this now because I don't want you to leave me. That would be so sad if you left me right now. But later, click on the word videos on the left-hand side of this page, and all of my Facebook Lives are there. So I think it's called like zucchini spaghetti or something. You'll be able to find it super easy. It's just from the last couple weeks. So Letha is saying, I thought you've heard you should switch it up. Is that not necessarily true? You don't want to eat the same foods forever for your whole life. Yes, you can develop nutrient deficiencies that way. But I change up like what veggies I'm using, for example, and when I get sick of something, I do change it. So it's not like I eat the same thing for years. So you don't want to do that for sure. Okay, so here's what I'm currently doing. My meal one, I eat at 5 in the morning, okay? I don't prep anything for that in advance. So what that meal is for me right now is a half of an Ezekiel bread English muffin with some peanut butter and some protein powder. So as you can see, that takes no prep work in advance. I literally wake up, roll out of bed, eat it, and then get dressed and go to the gym. So meal one takes no prep work. Meal two, I have a protein shake with some fruit, and then I do some oats and some nut butter. So the protein shake I make right as I'm eating it, okay? The oats and the nut butter I make kind of in a funny way, and it's kind of weird, but I love it. So I think that some of you guys might too. So that's one thing I'm going to show you tonight, okay? Then my next meal, my meal 3, is the zucchini spaghetti that I have made in advance, okay? Then my next meal is it's like a salad in a whole wheat pita. And so that one I make at night when I'm making my salad and stuff for dinner. I'll just cut up an extra baggie of salad, cut up some chicken, and portion out my pita and my guacamole. So I get that all ready while I'm cleaning up dinner, okay? And then my next meal is an egg white and oat pancake that I'm gonna show you tonight. So that's the second meal that I'm making for you guys tonight. And then dinner, I eat 7 times a day because I get up so dang early. Dinner is, I usually make fresh. So I'll do grilled chicken or just kind of whatever I'm making for my family. I just kind of adapt the recipe, okay? For myself, for my macros. So, and then my last meal of the day is protein powder and peanut butter, which I like to make the night before because I like it rock solid hard when I start to eat it. So that's the other thing I'm making for you tonight, okay? So as you can tell, here's how I meal prep. 3 meals, oh, you like my nails? Isn't that so pretty? 3 of my meals I make the night before, okay, that I'm gonna show you tonight. 1 of my meals I make like 5 days at a time, the zucchini spaghetti, okay? And then my lunch and dinner, I just kind of bulk cook my chicken and bulk cut up my salad and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I do. So what I'm gonna show you guys tonight is kind of funny, okay? So these 3 things are not your normal meal prep recipes, okay? So let me tell you about the first one. I'm telling you all this information now because I literally am going to do this for you in 8 to 10 minutes. And so I can't explain it while I go or it won't take me 8 to 10 minutes. I want to show you guys exactly what I do in my 10 minutes, and what I do not do when I'm meal prepping is turn around and explain to the camera. So I'm explaining to you now so I can just go when I set the timer, okay? So first meal I'm making is the oats that go with my post-workout meal, my meal 2, okay? So what I like to do with them is I use 20 grams of oats, which is 1/4 of a cup, okay? But that's not very much volume, and I'm a volume eater. So what I do is I actually do 4 times the water as the oats I'm using. So I'm using a whole cup of water and a 1/4 cup of oats. So the key here is you cook it for a super long time. So I cook it for 4 minutes, and then you leave it in the microwave for 4 more minutes. I don't know why, okay? Somebody taught me this. I think maybe my friend Jasmine Schmalhouse, Jazzy Things. I think she taught me this, and I don't know the reasons, but you cook it for 4 minutes, then you leave it in the microwave for 4 more minutes, and then you put it straight into the fridge. So it's gonna look super liquidy, but then overnight, it kind of absorbs those liquids, and it puffs up, and it gets way more volume. And then I actually eat it cold. It's weird. I know, it's totally weird, but you gotta try it. It's kind of like pudding oats, fluffy. Oh my gosh, it's like to die for. I love, love, love it. And it's a great way to make a small amount of oats, more volume. So, then tomorrow when I go to eat that, I'll just drizzle some peanut butter on it and a little bit of Walden Farms maple syrup, and that's my breakfast with my protein shake and fruit. So, the next thing I'm gonna make for you guys tonight is my meal 5. Okay, it's the one that I eat mid-afternoon at like 3:30 or so. And what it is 2/3 cup of oats, or no, 2/3 cup of egg whites, another 1/4 cup of oats, and a tablespoon of peanut butter. That's it. But how I cook it is I pour the oats or pour the egg whites into a pan, okay? And then I sprinkle the oats right on top before the egg whites cook. Then I let that sit and cook like a pancake. Then before I flip it, I put a couple products on them, and I'll show you, okay? Just some salt and some stevia, and then some caramel cheddar popcorn seasoning. It's so good. And then I flip it, and that stuff kind of caramelizes, you guys. And I flip it right away. I spread the peanut butter on it, fold it in half, stick it in the fridge. Done, okay? All that is done while my oats are still in the microwave. You see where I'm going with this? Okay, the third meal I make for you guys is my meal 7 for tomorrow night. Because remember, I like it really hard, so I like it to freeze for 24 hours. It's just protein powder and peanut butter. If you guys have done any of my challenges, you know the little paste thing that I love to make. Just make it up as a paste and put the peanut butter on top, put it in the fridge. All this is going to be done in 10 minutes. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to see this? It's going to be awesome. Okay, I'm going to take you over here. We're going to go to another part of my kitchen. I need my drink. Let's just water. Okay. Hold on. I gotta make sure you guys are in a good spot. Let's see. I'm gonna show you some of the products I'm using, just so I don't have to explain too much as I go, okay? We can all see. So I've got my containers here. I've got my IdealLean protein powder. For this, I'm using just chocolate brownie, okay? This is a ginormous bowl. I know it is. But if you're gonna cook oats with that much water for 4 minutes, it's going to boil over unless you're using a huge, tall bowl, okay? So got that. This is the Colonel Seasons cheesy caramel corn seasoning that I put on my pancake before I flip it, okay? So this is like a treat. This is my meal. This is my mid-afternoon meal. It tastes sweet to me, yet it is just whole foods. It's just the egg whites, oats, peanut butter, that's it, okay? This is the peanut butter that I'm currently loving. It's Crazy Richard's 100% peanut butter crunchy, okay? Love it. And I don't keep it in the fridge. It doesn't really separate too much, but it's got a super soft consistency, okay? And I love that. All right, you guys. I think that's everything. Let me just spray my pan. All right, are we ready for this? This is like so exciting, and I'm a little bit anxious because what if it takes me too long? But it won't, because I do this every single night, and I know it. I know I can do it. Okay, let's warm up this pan. Not too warm. Uh-oh, I need my spatula. I gotta get all ready. Okay. There's my spatula. All right, you guys. We're going to start with our oats, okay? So we're gonna do a fourth cup of oats in here. Okay, I'm gonna get the water. I'll be right back. Okay. Whew, I'm back. I got the water. It's going in the microwave for 4 minutes, okay? Right up here. Oh wait, I like to add salt first. I forgot. I like it to cook with a little bit of salt on it for some reason. That's weird, I know. It just makes it taste better. Okay. 4 minutes. Okay, next up, we're starting right away our pancake. We've got our egg whites, 2/3 of a cup of egg whites. Uh-oh, I'm not gonna have enough egg whites. I need to grab another container, hold on. Okay, I'm back. We need our second third of a cup. That's gone. I just get my egg whites at Costco or Walmart. Just the Great Value brand or the Kirkland brand. They're all good. Okay. 2/3 of a cup. It's just sitting there as clear liquid right now, okay? We're gonna grab my 1/4. Where did it go? I'll get another one. I think I put it in the sink already. 1/4 cup of oats. Sprinkle this over the top here. Really even. I'll show you guys what this looks like. Okay. You guys want to come see? Let me show you. Okay, looks like that. Can you see that? Looks like that. Okay? I'll show you again what it looks like before as it's cooking. Okay. Now let's start with my meal 7 tomorrow, okay? So I'm doing the protein powder. We've got 1 scoop here of IdealLean chocolate brownie, okay? Actually, let's go a little bit more. All right. Then I like to also add about a 1/2 teaspoon of, I like the special dark cocoa. Okay, throw that in there, make it extra chocolatey. Then this is weird, I know, I'm not baking it, but I like to use a little bit of baking powder because that kind of puffs it up and makes it a little bit airy. It's weird. I told you I'm super weird. Okay, you don't have to do some of these things. Then I add a couple packets of stevia to kind of balance out the bitter in the cocoa. I just use stevia in the raw when I use stevia. I use the bag sometimes and the packet sometimes. Okay, you guys, I need to go get a little bit of water. So hold up 1 second. I'll come right back and I'll show you this. Okay, I think that that's going to be good. I'm going to show you this consistency here. I like it a little airy, like I said, so I do put the baking powder in, but again, that's totally up to you. I always taste it, because why not? I already tracked it. I'm going to add a little more water. Hang on. I actually never really measure my water. I just kind of go off the consistency. All right. Looks like this. Can you guys see that? Okay. So now I'm going to add my peanut butter on top. After I have another bite. Oh my gosh, our 4 minutes are up. So it's done cooking. Now we need to just set the timer, okay? Clear that off, kitchen timer, 4 minutes. Our egg white thing is almost ready to flip. Okay. I know, I just looked this and I'm putting in, but I'm the only one that eats this, so it's okay. Don't worry. It's okay if I double dip. So then I'm going to get this. This is one of the reasons why I like it runny, because then I kind of like, I literally just kind of sprinkle this all around. Okay. I'm going for 16 grams, tablespoon. A little bit more. There we go. 16. Almost ready to flip, but this is the best part. Then I kind of like chop it up like you would if you were making like fancy marble brownies, right? And guess what? That's done. I'll show you that in just a minute. All right, all right. Look at this. That's what that looks like now. Do you see that? Okay. So before we flip, it's like you don't want it very watery, but even if it's not watery, almost every night I get some on the stove. It's this emoji. That one, she's my favorite. Okay, so we're putting, this is like the sweet and salty thing going on, okay? Couple packets of stevia over the top of this. Just all over the top, okay? Then a little bit of salt. Salting all over the top. Then the best part is this. All over the top. Okay. Now, are you guys ready? This is the hardest part. This is the part where you figure out if you're having a pancake or scrambled eggs. Okay. Ready? Here we go. I usually will loosen the sides first to make sure it's flippable. Sometimes it is, I think this one might be ready. I might totally botch it. I don't know. We'll see. Every night is different. Get that spatula way under there and flip it. I did it! I did it! Woo! Yes! Okay, I did it. I did make a mess, but I got most of it back in the pan. Okay, now we have to hurry and get that on there. Let me make sure I got about a tablespoon. Almost. I'll come show you guys this. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your cute little heads. Okay. Spreading this out. Let me show you this side. Actually, I'll just bring it over here and show you. Looks like that after flipping. Okay. Now, I fold it right in half. I don't let it cook long on this side, you guys. Don't let it do that. Take this and look at that beauty. OMG. Okay. There's our second meal. Okay. I just kind of loosen this. It's easier to clean afterwards if I loosen it while it's hot. All right. Done with the PB, right? Now we just have our oats that have 20 seconds left. Can you believe this timing? Oh my gosh, it's amazing, isn't it? Meal prep is amazing. Okay, 10 seconds, you guys. 10 seconds. So excited. Okay, and now, got it. So, I have this big bowl. It's like super, you can't even see it. It's super water looking. I'm literally just pouring it into this tiny bowl because then tomorrow it feels like I have a bowl full of oatmeal. There. And I'm going to throw that in the fridge. Okay. You guys, we did it. I had chocolate on my lips. We did it. Can you believe it? This is so exciting. Okay, so tomorrow I've got my oats for my post-workout. See how watery they are? Can you guys see that? Oh, I just poured them out. They're like super watery, but I'm gonna put them in the fridge and they're gonna soak up and puff up overnight. I've got my meal 6 for tomorrow, my meal 7, I mean. And then I have my afternoon snack, okay? So let me package these all up here. Throw these babies in the fridge real quick. Okay, now let's go and chat about that, okay? Can you guys believe that? Is that like seriously incredible or what? I know. And, oops. That is amazing. Don't you think that's so cool? 3 meals, 3 different meals in seriously 10 minutes. Crazy. Okay. I am going to go back through and answer questions, okay? If you have any questions on what I just did, go ahead and ask them. And when I get to the bottom, I will answer them. And I will post all these recipes. They're hardly recipes, but I'll post what I did in the post, okay? All right, let's go back to the beginning here. If you guys see me just staring at the screen, I'm looking at your questions, okay? Not just like being a creeper. Okay. Questions. Hold on. Still scrolling. Will food keep that long in the fridge? This was from the beginning, so I'm assuming she's asking about when I was talking about making food once a week. Usually, like my husband, he makes his lunches once a week, and so he will take a few of them, like 3 or 4 of them, and put them in the freezer, and then take them out of the freezer like 1 day early. So that's what I recommend if you're making a week's worth of food, is to keep like 4 days in the fridge and then put a few days in the freezer and just pull it out when you're ready. Okay. Let's see. Donna says, I would love a macros for dummies video. So you're in luck because that's exactly what my macro book is. So I don't call it macros for dummies, but it tells you how to track your macros, cook according to your macros and everything in very easy to understand terms. I will post that link in my post as well. Okay. And you can also use my discount code Trainer Lindsay on that for a discount on it. So it makes it really cheap. Okay. A couple people asked about Ezekiel bread. So Brandy says Ezekiel bread usually frozen. I can never find it anywhere where I am. I'll be moving to Salt Lake in December. Yay, awesome. That's where I am. Yes, Ezekiel bread is frozen always. And it's usually, I don't have it at my normal like Walmart, for example, but like nicer grocery stores and any health food store will for sure have it. Always in the freezer section though. Okay, Kim can't find muffins, Ezekiel muffins. Just keep looking. I think some stores just may not carry them. They're so yummy though. Okay. Whole wheat pita, do I take it for dinner? I actually have the whole wheat pita for my lunch. Dinner, I've been doing tacos lately with corn tortillas. Whole wheat pita, I make a big salad for lunch and then just stuff it in the pita with some guacamole, like the pre-made holy guacamole type stuff. Okay, what kind of oats do I use? Ash says, I just use Quaker Old Fashioned. I love steel cut oats. I use quick oats for some things, but for just normal oatmeal, I just use Old Fashioned oats. I don't know how you say this person's name, but she asked if it was chewy because she does not enjoy chewy oats. Because of how much water I cooked with it and how it absorbs the water overnight, it isn't actually very chewy. It's much softer. Kind of like Nikita next comment says, I think it's like porridge. Yeah, it's it's much softer. It's so yummy. Okay, let's see. Still scrolling. Where can you find that peanut butter? It's actually super hard to find, which is, I have it, my Walmart is carrying it right now, but it didn't carry it until like the last couple of weeks. So I think some health food stores might have it, but I tried it once years ago and couldn't find it again until recently. So I don't know where you'd be able to find it, but you can keep looking. Oh, talk louder. I'm so sorry. I didn't see this. Hopefully most of you guys could hear me. Do I have a sweet tooth? Yes, I have the most ginormous sweet tooth. I think I have I think they're all sweet teeth, all of them. Okay. Let's see. All right. People that join late are asking what I'm making, so hopefully you guys can go back and watch the beginning of the video where I talk through each and every thing that I made tonight. Okay. A lot of these are, everyone's so excited that I made it and I flipped the pancake. Someone asked what kind of peanut butter it was. If you scroll back in the video just a little bit, I showed you a close-up of the front of it. Thank you, Sandra, for putting the recipes there, because now I will actually just go copy your comment and I won't have to retype it all out, so that helps me. Awesome. Okay, again, it's old-fashioned oats. People are asking about that. Okay, Chelsea says, could I make all this once a week in bulk? Will it stay good? I would probably do every 4 or 5 days. The oats should be fine in the fridge. They won't spoil. The egg pancake might mess a little bit with the consistency. The protein powder peanut butter thing will be fine because that's in the freezer. So, do you out a kid on the oatmeal? I don't even know what you're trying to say. I think it was like an autocorrect, but I'm not sure what that question is saying. I'm sorry. Do I out eat a kid on the oatmeal? Anyways, sorry, Christina. Oh, Lisa said I just inspired her to get back on track. That is awesome. Oh, thank you, Sandra. She got 2 of my recipes. Do I put, oh, good question. Christina says, do you put a lid on the oatmeal? No, you don't. Again, I don't know why, and I've never done it any differently. So when I learned this overnight, like fluffy oatmeal trick, hi guys, I learned to cook it for 4 minutes, let it sit for 4 minutes, put it straight in the fridge without a lid. I don't really know why. I just do what I'm told, okay? Caleb.
I'm just washing my hands.
I know, but you're a little bit loud. Okay.
Clean, Mom.
So yes, no, I don't cover the oats. I'm sorry, guys, I forgot to talk about that. I just put the oats straight into the fridge. The name of the peanut butter again was Crazy Richards. Crazy Richards, 100% peanuts. Okay. Let's see. Oh, meal 7 I put in the freezer. What was the chocolate? The chocolate is only IdealLean chocolate brownie protein powder. Remember, you guys can use my discount code TrainerLindsay for a discount on idealfit.com. Where do I get the caramel topping for the pancake? That pumpkin seasoning, or no, popcorn seasoning, I just get it at Walmart. If you can't find it at your Walmart, you can get it on Amazon too. Do I eat the chocolate peanut butter dish like a pudding? No, I put it in the freezer for 24 hours, so it's like rock hard solid, and I have to like gnaw away at it with the fork. That's how I like it. Do Do I add anything to my oats in the morning? Yes, I add a little bit of sugar-free Walden Farms maple syrup and some peanut butter in the morning. And I have that with a protein shake with fruit in it. So that's the whole meal. I just made the oats in advance. Okay. Okay, guys. I think that awesome to see the meal prep in real time, which makes it more doable. Good. That's what I'm so hoping. I'm hoping that as I share more of this with you guys, of the meal prep in real time, that it will make it seem like you can do it, because you totally can. It might not take you 10 minutes at first, but you can do it. You'll get faster. It gets better. Chelsea says, do I ever use PB2 powdered peanut butter? Yes, I do sometimes. But when I'm using the peanut butter right now, I'm using it for a fat source. PB2 is lower in fat, and it's more of like a half carb, half protein type of macro ratio. And I want the fat source in this meal, so that's what I'm using it for. Well, let's see. Yeah, Shannon loves my real life. Okay. Which meal plan is this following in the 6-week challenge? It's not. This is just the meals that I'm currently eating for myself right now. So, not following any one of the challenges. Whole Foods carries Crazy Richards. Awesome. Thank you, Jessica. It's so good. Laura, anyone that came in late, when this video is over, click on videos on this page and it will be there. Okay, it'll be posted for you, the whole thing. Rachel, I did talk through every single one of my daily meals at the very beginning of this video. So you can see that as soon as we're done here. Do I eat the pancake cold? Yes. Isn't that the weirdest? I love it though. Everyone is asking for my other meals of the day. I shared that at the very beginning, like the first 5 or 10 minutes of the video. So as soon as we're done here, you guys can go back and check those out. Okay. All right, you guys, that is what I have for you guys today. I hope that it was helpful to you and that you enjoyed it. And leave me comments with what else you'd like to see on my Facebook Lives. And I will see you guys next time.